secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a law threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi. And today I have another special banger for you. All right, now listen. Before we get too far in this video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like and let's make sure we get this video to at least 500 likes, right? Now definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community. And hopefully you can appreciate that 9 a.m. and that 4 p.m. upload every single day. And you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today, what we're gonna talk about is the point power forward position that actually gets contact dunks. Now, the pie chart that we're going to be using is going to be completely different than what we usually use. We're going to be going with the blue and the yellow pie chart. Now, there's going to be a lot of creativity and open-mindedness with this build because obviously when you're going with a blue and yellow pie chart, there's a lot of things that you have to sacrifice, and more so is going to be in the shooting area. So that's why I say it's best to treat this build like you do my lob threat, you know, my slashing playmaker build. Just go ahead and make it a center build. So make it be primary as a center. You're not gonna be able to shoot with the build. You're just gonna have a very unique name. It's gonna be very comp, of course. You're gonna be able to do a lot of things with the build. It's just that it's not gonna shoot. And of course, this is more so for my center. So if you're a center and you wanna have a very unique build, this is the build that you would wanna go with, okay? Now you can go with the pure speed or you can go with the speed invert. Really doesn't matter. I just decided that I'll go with speed invert because I wouldn't necessarily say this is gonna be for like a comp type build, whatever, but it could be very comp by utilizing it the right way. But you can go speed invert with this if you wanted to, or pure speed, doesn't really matter. Then what you wanna do here is you wanna go 82 on the close shot. You actually wanna go 74 on the driving layup and then max out your driving dunk and your standing dunk for a total of 16 badge upgrades on finishing, okay? And like I said, we're gonna skip the shooting and then we're actually gonna max out the pass accuracy, the ball handle, and then go 74 on the post moves to get 20 playmaking badges. And then of course, we're gonna go ahead and go 68 here and then max out everything else, okay? So you go 68 on interior and defense and max out everything else there. That should keep you right at 13. And the crazy thing is, does this leave me, I wonder, see this out 16. Because I know, like you saw when I went 75, I had 21 playmaking, but I think 20 would be good enough. All right, so we're gonna go with 16, 1, 20, and 13. So you can see how comp this build has potentially if you utilize it the right way. Remember, this is a center, so we're gonna make it pretty, you know, a pretty decent height between, I think we're gonna go 6'7" with this. You could not go 6'8", so you have to go 6'7", but you have 16 finishing, and remember, these are Hall of Fame finishing, okay? And you have Hall of Fame playmaking, and then you have the 13 defensive, which will go to gold. You don't get Hall of Fame in that, all right? And then what you want to do here in your body type, you want to go 6'5". You want to go built, right? And then you want to go 6'8" with this, all right? You want to go down to 6'7". And then on your weight, you can lower it all the way down, all right? To here, I think, no. I think we got to go... Make sure I got this right. Let me just see out of curiosity. If I go 180 and then I max out the wingspan. No, there we go, at 83. Let's see if I go 83 and when I go here. So we want to go 83, drop it down by 1. All right, because I will get your ball handling to 80, okay? I just want to see real quick. Let me see if this actually goes with the name, or do we have to keep the weight the other way? Bam, you still do point power forward. All right, bet. So that's even better. So I just learned something new. So yeah, so you actually can go ahead and go all the way down to drop your weight all the way down. So you go 6, so you want to go 6'7". You can drop your weight all the way down to 180. Yeah, just go 182 and then drop your wingspan down to 83. So now let's just look at a couple things here. You'll get a +8 to your physicals. So if you see correctly, you'll get a 93 speed with a 91 acceleration and a 95 vert, okay? Really, really comp, all right, when it comes to that aspect. So you're gonna have some really off the chart physicals. Now, when you go to your finishing, shooting, playmaking, defensive, rebounding, right, you do get a plus 40 everything, so you do get an 86 driving dunk. You have to be a 98 overall to get all your elite contact dunks. 97 overall will put you at 94 and give you the pro contact dunks, okay? You also have an 83 standing dunk. So not only would you be able to get the pro and elite contact dunks, but you also will be able to get the big man contact dunks. That's something that a lot of people don't keep in consideration. This build will be able to get basically all the dunk packages you can get, from big man and to elite to pro contact dunks. You also have an 87 pass accuracy, an 84 ball handle, so you'll be able to speed boost with this build. You'll be able to get all the elite dribble animations with this build. And then defensively, like I said, defensively you do have 13 of them things, but you're only gonna have a 57 interior defense, which no one really cares about when no one's playing against post scorers. The perimeter is what's really important, and you only have a 77 perimeter defense and a 75 lateral quickness. So again, there is that if you're just someone that is playing park casually, that's not gonna be much of an issue. Obviously, if you're a stage player or you're playing competitively, this could be an issue, but it's just all about who you're playing against and what type of people you're playing against, right? You do get a 75 steal, 64 block, 66 offensive rebound, and a 72 defensive rebound, okay? So what we're gonna do here is obviously we're gonna go with the slash and takeover, because slashing gives you a plus 10 to so many categories. Now, if you do wanna get fancy with it and get playmaking, by all means, but since you do not have contact dunks off rip, and this just gives you more plus 10s, different categories. It gives you plus 10 to your speed, your vert, your strength, your ball handling, and then of course your finishing. So it just makes more sense to go here. And then here you have it, like I said, you have the point power forward position, which is with the shades of Zion Williamson, which is pretty dope. Now we're gonna do this. We're gonna test this build out real quick, give him the 99, then of course we will get you out of here, okay? So let's just give him the 99 real quick here. And then obviously what we wanna do here is get contact finisher. That's gonna be the most important badge of all time, of course. Then you wanna go fancy footwork, you wanna go slithery, you wanna go acrobat, you want a consistent finisher. So, and then maybe you can, yeah, probably it's better off is going, there you go. So you can go to all these. These are the most important ones. If you're setting screens, you want to go pick and roll in Lob City, you can do that too. Or if you want to get toxic, like from a competitive standpoint, obviously Showtime on Hall of Fame is going to be really good for your point guard. So you can get creative there. You don't need anything here. Let's just go hot zone. For the playmaking, this is when things get crazy. So what you would do is go downhill, quick first step, dimer, floor general, then it's get unpluckable. Yeah. So, okay, so basically what I'm saying is this. If you're going to be playing as a pick and roller and you're not going to be trying to do any dribbling, all that type of stuff, I would just go with this. And then, of course, when you get takeover or when you want to dribble, you can. Just understand you want to have handles for days. You know what you need to do creatively to do that. Let's say, for instance, you'd be like, yo, I'll get floor general, and then I'll go ahead and get handles for days Hall of Fame here. So you can go creative like this, too. Like, there's so many unique ways you can go about this build that's pretty toxic. Now, keep in mind, you could use this build as a primary ball handler, but if you use it as a primary ball handler and not being able to shoot, you need to have elite shooters with you and do a lot of pick and popping, all right? Then here, you want to go Intimidator, you want to go Rim Protector, Chase Down Artist, you want to go Pogo Stick, you want to go Rebound Chaser. It leaves you 2 left over. I'll probably go Brick Wall and just Worm just to have it. But again, this is if you're going to be playing it as a center, which I think would be the best way to do it, all right? But anyway, there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is the point power forward position. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, you subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop out the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on every corner. Doing flip with a breeze like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go help.